Welcome back, everybody, to Circuit Horde. We're continuing on with Dead Space Remake.
I'm scared.
Remake of the 2008 game. 2008, back when games were really made.
Back when there was a Space Odyssey.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, doctor's office. Okay. I saw like an anatomy figure and I was like, that person's abdominal and chest
Right
cavity
here.
is completely open, yeah.
It's horrifying! Why do they look so plasticky?
Yeah.
The vidlogs from the colony are poor quality, but I've seen enough to confirm the discovery to Ben. The artifact appears to be a genuine marker, the first to be found since Unitology's founding. We must get it on board at the first opportunity so I can begin a proper study. I can't even imagine the potential of such a find. The black marker offered revelations beyond our wildest dreams. And that was without the benefits of current analytical technology. This new marker, what secrets could it have? What wonders could it offer to humanity, to the Church of Unitology, without EarthGov here to seize them first? This marker could herald the dawn of a new age, and I will do my part to see that age come to pass. Maybe this is fate. In the darkest time of my life, the Church and its teachings comforted me, saved me, and now I'm here, in the right place, at the right time, to be of service to all humanity, to repay those blessings. Amelia, if only you could be here now.
I had completely forgot about the Church of Sun.
with
Unitology.
with his mom.
Yeah. Although it has been a while since we played Dead Space. Which, oh.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there? Precisely that. God's will. How can you say that? These deaths at the colony, the paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Or it all began after they raised the marker? What are you so worried about? The marker is divine. You know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease. At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise? We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrans. For Unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change. That's what worries me.
So, the Church of Unitology is kind of like, I don't know, the Catholic or Baptist church or whatever, where they have a bunch of like health networks and stuff. I don't know, but or they health networks were like created by a lot of churches.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But they're mentioning a marker.
like a Crayola marker.
Just a marker, and they're talking about finding one on Earth and finding one on this planet.
Oh no, bro. Well, that's, I'm sure the marker, or the two markers, are what caused the space to pass away.
Caused the space to dead.
Yeah. Rest in peace, space.
Oh. It's me.
This is Nicole's office. His girlfriend? Wife? I think it's girlfriend. I don't think it was wife.
Wait, could you... There was a window with blinds. Are those just like regular blinds? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's funny to me, but it just kind of is.
There were the really fucked up blinds, though.
Personal
Yeah.
log, Dr. Nicole Brennan.
That's our
Medication and
girlfriend.
zero-G therapy. Patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over Unitology bullshit. Not again.
Based.
Not again.
Rig signal.
I
Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location. Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Investigate the emergency room. That's where she is? Yeah, let's go to the emergency room, Kevin. That sounds like a great idea. Dr. Brennan. Okay, dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Thanks. It's just so hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. How every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity? Unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you. Just be careful. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists too. Even if you try to get out, they'll try to... Dr. Brennan? Sorry, Did something happen? I had a patient who... I tried, and her son tried so hard, but she... I'll fight for you, with everything I've got. But never underestimate how strong the church's pull can be.
Yep.
This makes me, like... That light made me think there's something. Alright, what do we got on our map? Find a hydrazine tank. I want to go here. What's over here? Yay!
Hydrazine, I wonder what that made-up chemical does. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Don't just stand there.
Well, the door is locked, so...
That is not the first living person we've encountered on this ship.
The other one was dying, and,
yeah.
she had a hand through her chest.
Right. That's a baby alien. Chicken jockey.
So, I actually, because I played the original a little bit, I know what's going on. So, they grow, like, clones of people, but without, like, a consciousness. And then they use them to replace, like, missing, like, limbs, organs, and stuff. And, they are being turned into fucking monsters here.
Oh.
And that's what those are.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, there's a text log! No! We gotta go back. I missed the text log. Specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but then I checked the database. I saw Ensign Sable has been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought arm transplants took priority over a cornea. Here's your clerical error. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase, one didn't. Guess which one was suddenly bumped up to the vital personnel. It's not worth a headache to push back on it. Trust me. And before you think about filing an ethics complaint, just remember the wise words of Hippocrates. Shit rolls downhill. I don't think he said that, but... Okay.
No. I'm paraphrasing, you heathen. Wow. They really are baby zombies.
Baby zombie. Now we're stomping on baby zombies. So that has physics, and I just like kicked it around, and it made a rolling noise, and it freaked me out. I'm like, what is at my feet right now?
Yeah.
There's something at my feet, and I don't know what it is.
Are the fire extinguishers on the walls, are those explosive if you shoot them? Maybe.
Maybe.
Or are they just scenery? I mean,
I feel like that's
it
gonna
was in
shock.
and
I
of
feel like
the-
that's gonna fucking electrocute me. I don't want to touch that. Get out of the way, wheelchair.
unfortunately for you, we can walk.
Shock pad.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
What's that? This game is very dark. I see like little lights on the ground. I'm like, ooh, what's that?
Uh-oh. Well, we are recording this on July 9th, and the video game industry is really,
Popping off.
really, yeah. We're talking PlayStation basically destroying their entire company.
Oh my
We're
god.
talking Xbox restructuring.
Yep.
When they said, like, that there were going to be 32,000 layoffs or so, or 3,200 layoffs at Xbox, and they were going
Yeah.
to restructure, did you hear that there were as much as 14 layers of management at
No.
Xbox? And it really...
That's stupid.
It really...
Why is there that much management?
It makes sense why games are now taking forever to come out, and they're not even that good. Like, and apparently Minecraft has been subsidizing the rest of Xbox. Like,
Yeah,
Halo
right.
and everything has been funded by Minecraft, which
Oh,
is, like, hilarious
Real
to think
quick.
about.
I think this is the right
Yeah.
spot, so shut up. Hi, buddy. You doing okay, bud? You don't look too good. You're not doing too good.
Huh.
Okay, sorry.
This must be the psych ward. Anyway, when they announced that there were going to be 3,200 layoffs and most of them were going to be like middle management or whatever, I was like, not that like, I was kind of like, man, I sure hope Emil Pagliarulo is part of those layoffs, but he wouldn't be considered middle management.
Get it there. Yeah, there we go.
Although, a ton of the developers at id got laid off, which...
id Software
really-
is which company? Sorry.
Doom,
Gotcha.
Doom, Quake,
I was pretty sure it's Doom, but I didn't want to miss.
I thought that was a really weird, like, decision in terms of layoffs, but whatever. I'm not Asha Sharma.
Plug it in. Alright.
And oh,
Are you good, bro? You're alive. Don't worry. Oh, he just expired. It went from green to blue, meaning he's not alive.
moving.
Well, no, it went from green to blue. He's not moving. He has a hole in his chest, Kevin. I don't think he's alive anymore. He's fucking gone. My God.
Maybe it's just rigor mortis. But right before we started recording, we were like,
Yeah.
I wonder how long it's gonna be, how long in the episode it's gonna be until we mention the Obsidian Fallout game.
Yeah, the Fallout within Bethesda, within Todd Howard's office. He's probably not
It is
happy.
like I I cannot tell you exactly like how disappointed and frustrated I am in Bethesda Game Studios as a company. And I can't stand listening to Todd Howard interviews because he just talks like everything's fine, and it's like we've been doing Fallout content.
No, you haven't.
It's not like we're not doing Fallout content. We have 76, and it's like, dude,
That's
that does
all of
not
it, and
count.
nobody wants it. That's it, and
That
nobody
Fallout
wants it.
76, or we've been doing Elder Scrolls content. We have Elder Scrolls Online and Elder Scrolls Blades, and which actually they just shut down, but Elder Scrolls Castles, and I'm like, you're seriously saying that Elder Scrolls Castles is a replacement for the Elder Scrolls 6 right now?
It's not.
Like, are
It's
you
not.
insane? Do you know what Elder Scrolls Castles is?
No.
It's a freaking mobile game.
Jesus
It is an
Christ.
idle. It's an idle mobile game. It's an idle mobile game.
Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I found nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides.
But this is a revelation, Terrence. We just need more insight to translate it.
You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche?
I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis 7, this fellow may be our best chance.
Getting scary.
Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your method? Look, Mercer, things are complicated in this already. You can sign off on this.
You do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
But yeah, like
Elder Scrolls
Todd Howard,
Blades was a mobile game.
it was a mobile game, and now there's Elder Scrolls Castles, which is an idle mobile game, and Todd Howard talks about it like it's some sort of replacement for the Elder Scrolls 6, and it's like, you are so insane.
If you
And
think this is anything close.
like, I just can't even put into words exactly just how frustrated I am as a Bethesda Game Studios fan, and how frustrated I have been for the last 9 years or so.
Yeah.
And anyway,
I don't know which one that was. Damn it.
but but I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
I'll think of it in a second. About the new Obsidian Fallout game.
It's being
okay.
led by the director for Fallout New Vegas, and
Yeah.
I can't remember if Josh Sawyer worked on the OG Fallouts, but I know he at least was the lead director on Fallout New Vegas, so that's pretty cool.
Well, we've talked about it here on this channel, but everybody pretty much knows it at this point because it's been heavily reported on. The fact that
Zero gravity.
Bethesda Game Studios like hates Obsidian and hates Fallout New Vegas, like, because they're jealous and whatever that it's the beloved Fallout game, you know.
Yeah.
And they had the whole PowerPoint presentation that they gave to Obsidian talking about how their New Vegas was not a good Fallout game, and it's like, you guys are just insane. But I can just imagine now, because it had to have been the new Xbox CEO that said, hey, why are we not having Obsidian making another Fallout game? And I'm actually like incredibly glad and thankful at this point as a former Bethesda Game Studios fan. This is new, by the way. We have not, yeah. We got a control guide and everything.
So, this wasn't in the original.
Oh.
Instead of flight, what you did is you jumped from like, oh, I want to go there, and then you jump from right where I'm standing right now to there, and then you jump from there, and then it was super annoying, and I hated it.
This is much better.
And so this is so much better, like gameplay wise, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, and it makes more sense too.
Zero gravity.
Maybe they just. I wonder if they just couldn't get the 0G to work. There's a thing there. Get it to me. Oh wait. Haha.
So
hydrogen canister.
I'm really glad as a former Bethesda Game Studios fan that there is somebody now that is more powerful than Todd that is actually lighting a fire underneath them right now. And because you talk about how horribly mismanaged that company is.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Still holding this position.
Yeah,
What's happening there?
Hold up real quick. Just for a second. Like, I think we're talking about, like, last episode or some odd episodes ago that Todd Howard was counting the Fallout TV show as entries in the Fallout series. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's not a game. It's not a game. Yeah. So the fact that we're getting a new game confirmed is nice.
Like I said, he counts Elder Scrolls Blades and Elder Scrolls Castles as an actual... And it's like, you cannot be for real. Anyway, you can let that play.
Work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
But what I'm so happy about, and I'm saying this as somebody who New Vegas is not my favorite Fallout game, but I can recognize that it is just objectively the best one. And I would rather have somebody else make the next Fallout game than Bethesda Game Studios. And
anything but that.
And I know because they hate Obsidian and they hate New Vegas so much.
They want to fail.
I am so well. I can just imagine Todd Howard, and I said this in like our group chat.
Yeah.
That I can just imagine Todd Howard when he has to come out on stage or somebody else comes out on stage.
I'll check it out.
And they're announcing this New Vegas 2 or whatever it's not going to be New Vegas 2, but whatever it is. And Todd Howard, I imagine he's just going to like commit self-immolation.
Yeah.
Like light himself on fire in protest. Like, well, you know, that's what you get when you make Fallout 76 and you make Starfield, a game that is so bad, like nobody cares about it except for like 5 people, and you had these chances to make the Elder Scrolls 6 and then make the next Fallout, and it's taking you 20 years, and you just like... It's going to be 20 years and between... It's going to be at least 20 years between Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me. But it's I don't know. It's just maybe not 20, but it's going to be like close.
It's going to be pushing it.
And if that doesn't say mismanagement, I mean you had 400 people on your team, and it took 100 people to make Skyrim. Like, but they have to. Like, but it's like, well, we just felt like we needed to make the game. We needed to make Starfield because if we didn't make it now, we would never make it. I'm like, man, I wish you never had made it.
You shouldn't have made it.
It's not, like, I think I would have preferred the second option there. It's just like, Like we waited this long for technology to catch up, and I'm like, what technology are you talking about?
You almost got me.
You okay?
It's
The technology for us to talk out of our
There's been a
ass.
damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
that I came to realize when they were talking about we were waiting for technology to catch up. It wasn't that they weren't talking about technology that nobody else had created up to that point. It was technology that was new to them that was old to everybody else, like 5 to 10 years prior. I
Yeah.
just don't get it. It's so but
Get off me, bro.
I'm just so glad. I guess the point I'm getting at here is that I'm so glad that there is somebody now that has power over Bethesda Game Studios that is going to force them to share Fallout, which not only which possibly means that they're not just going to have to share Fallout, they're also going to have to share the Elder Scrolls,
Yeah,
possibly.
that'd be sick.
And because clearly Bethesda Game Studios is incapable of doing those things anymore. Like, if they were capable, we would have gotten the Elder Scrolls 6 by now.
For sure.
And it's and I'm glad that it's Obsidian of all studios that gets
Yeah.
that gets to do it.
Gets first shot to fuck up.
Yeah. And it's just kind of all it took was just this one person to come in and be like, Xbox is not even being managed. Somehow there's 14 layers of management, and none of those layers of management are actually doing any managing. And I think that's great. I mean, seriously, I think Asha Sharma so far is just totally based. It like I'm not somebody who cheers on layoffs, but at the same time, it's like it's not her fault that all of this stuff happened to begin with,
Yeah.
you know. and
But it's happening.
Yeah, but
Find the
one
captain's
thing
body.
the great thing though is that instead of shutting down studios, she is spinning them off and making them independent or selling them off, which I think is so great. Like, it's and my initial reaction to her when it was announced that like somebody without any sort of gaming
Remember, when you reach
That-
the morgue, find Captain Matthias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
But Asha Sharma was somebody that didn't have any previous experience with video games.
Security clearance
And-
required.
People obviously were raising an eyebrow at that.
Yeah.
But I don't think Reggie Fils-Aimé, before he was president of Nintendo of America, that he had particularly any actual experience with video games. And Reggie Fils-Aimé is like probably the most recognizable people that has ever worked at Nintendo.
I miss him, man.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
and
our girlfriend.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help.
Yeah, this is the emergency room.
We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Excuse me. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Jeez. Um, and I think when you take a look at somebody like Reggie Fils-Aimé or Asha Sharma or... I mean, Asha Sharma, like, it's too early really to tell if she's... I think personally she's heading Xbox in the right direction, but it is still kind of too early. Like, we're not going to see
Kinda
the
too early
effects
to
of these
tell,
decisions until maybe a year from now. But I think Phil Spencer, who was the previous head of Xbox, I think he's probably the greatest example of just because somebody has been in the video game industry for their entire career and they have that much experience with it, that it's, at the end of the day, it's a business that needs to be run. And so the best person to run a business is somebody who can run a business, whether they're experienced in video games or not. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly...
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now, it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with bizarre mutations. But it's just a sample. It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here.
Or this must be the limit she was
Engineers pulled
looking
something
at.
out of machinery.
With the fucking spike
Thing torso intact.
coming out of it.
Okay.
Might be a
Time for
crossbow
a real
bolt.
autopsy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that, like, she's taking it in a direction.
Yeah, well...
We'll just see if that's,
And-
like, a good direction as things progress.
I think she's doing everything she can to, like, keep things together. It's just, like, obviously Phil Spencer did not know how to run it, and I can't even imagine being Phil Spencer and then having Bethesda Game Studios and Halo and them, and, like, basically nothing happening with those franchises. Phil Spencer, one of his most famous quotes, oh god, another chicken jockey. That wasn't a quote from his, that's a quote from me, that I just made.
Oh, where the fuck are you?
So... Jeez, this has become intense again. One of Phil Spencer's most famous quotes is, "Once we lose our way with Halo, we'll lose our way with Xbox." And I'm like, you said it, but you still let it happen. Like, what's the problem? It's so insane. And the fact that you have... I mean, at this point, I don't think that there's enough, like, confidence, like, public confidence in Bethesda Game Studios for The Elder Scrolls 6 to be a good game, but there was at one point. And I can't even imagine being Phil Spencer and having
Your
literally
quote actually come to light.
Well, I can't imagine being him and having a guarantee hit The Elder Scrolls 6 and just being, like, not even seeming to care about it. And it's taking... I mean, it's taking a new CEO, Asha Sharma, to see, like, what are we doing? Like, why is this not happening?
Get the fuck back here. Hey, get over here. Where are you going?
And that's the case with so many things, is like... I will say this, as somebody who has been a longtime Halo fan and a longtime Elder Scrolls fan, I feel like for the first time in probably 10 years, I actually feel some sort of hope for the future.
Yeah.
Which it, it's it's exciting. I mean, I seriously don't think I don't know if it could be worse than how it has been. I mean, things can always
I did not
be
hear him
worse,
for a
I
second.
suppose.
Oh god. Well, hold up, let me reload. Alright, bye.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence.
Oof.
People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
He could feel it in the Force. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Knock knock. Put some gloves on. Oh. No need. Okay, why?
Because they're fucking crazy.
I guess they did just say hallucinations and stuff, so...
Oh, the
Yeah.
morgue! Cadaver storage capacity exceeded? Ah,
Wow.
that's not a good sign. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Not safe. Thank you.
But one of my other favorite quotes from Phil Spencer is when he was talking about playing Starfield, and this was during like the advertising campaign, whatever, for Starfield. And he was talking the game up like, yeah, I've been role-playing as a pirate. And I'm like, did you play the game?
Did you play
Like,
the same
there's
game
no,
as me?
There's no facilities in the game to let you roleplay as a pirate. There is not. I
He was
mean,
in his own
there's-
world, okay?
It's
He was in his
like,
own
you s-
world.
Do you like? I don't even think he played Starfield. Like, there's no way you could
Did he?
play
Did he?
Starfield
Or did he just like
and
fucking
to
come
that
up with that
conclusion.
on a spot just to like try
Probably.
to? Yeah.
It's. Are you waiting for me
Yes.
to finish? My...
Yeah.
Oh. I'm.
Because.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this. Oh well, I
Oh.
guess that's. We're coming up on a room that like, and some like a lot of shit happens, and I thought that was this room, but it's not. All right. I think it's this room that because I thought we were entering the morgue, and I'm like, there's stuff that goes on in a morgue. I should wait.
Phil Spencer was like. He seemed to be. He seemed to not care what happened at Xbox, and he seemed to not even like know what was going on.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the room I thought we were just outside of. The captain's body, there he is. Like, we need your security pass, buddy.
This is kind of like when Master Chief. Okay, hold on. Kind of like when Master Chief had to punch a hole through Captain Keyes' head because he was turning into an alien.
Yeah, there's a bunch of bodies out there that it's just going to town on. Fuck me. Back up. Thank you. Oh god, get away from me! I'm stuck! Move!
You can't curb stomp? Oh my gosh.
Why isn't it exploding? I have a bomb. Why are you not exploding? Thank you. Ah! He's on my feet! Is the other one alive? Oh, they're both alive, so cool. That captain.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me. Transmitting codes now. I saw him and
Fuck me.
a flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things.
Brain.
Must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something.
That brain must have been
Head back to
preserved.
the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Let's go! We got better clearance. It is my unfortunate duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted and will be left for investigators to determine once we return to port. I will constrain my comments to the condition of the body. Subject was in generally good health for his age, though a cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophils in particular almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset, but it does not appear to have had any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arm and hands indicate a brief struggle pre-mortem. Light contusions around the ribcage indicate he was restrained, likely for a brief period. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which continued on through the cavity wall into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The angle of the penetration into the ocular cavity indicates that the injury was not self-inflicted. Examination requires the removal of the object to confirm cause of death, but it has to be preserved for the investigative team to study. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unnatural death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction.
He was lobotomized.
Yeah.
But instead of through the nose, he was lobotomized through the eye.
But yeah, just remember that that room is fucking a lot, because there's a lot of enemies, so I wanted to give you a chance to speak.
Yeah.
Oh, here. What the hell?
Fuck me!
Computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Let's go to... open. Sesame.
Oh. The soundtrack for this game, by the way, very,
atmospheric.
Inspired by horror movies, like with the strings and everything.
Yeah, I really like it.
I can't remember which movie it is. I want to say The Shining, but I feel like might have been done earlier than The Shining, like before The Shining, but the whole,
Are you
like,
sure? 2008?
I'm talking about movies.
Okay.
The movie that popularized using strings like that.
Oh, I thought you were
for
saying this
horror
came out
soundtracks.
before The Shining. I'm like, I'm pretty sure The Shining came out first.
Well, The Shining came out in 1980.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
So
if I'm not mistaken, The Shining came out before this, Kev.
I hadn't finished my thought.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's why you were confused.
Okay. Got it.
I want to say it was The Shining, but it might have been a movie earlier than The Shining that popularized the use of strings in that certain, like, way for horror. And I'm not sure how to describe, like, the musical, whatever you would call behind it. I'm sure people kind of know what I'm talking about. It's where you have strings that are just so disjointed from one another. I'm far more familiar with visual lingo instead of auditory or musical lingo to be able to describe exactly what I mean, but I think people have the idea. Or if you've ever seen The Ring,
I have not seen
which okay, so The Ring was originally a Japanese movie. And then it was remade a few years later in America for Western audiences. And there is a scene in it that is of a found, like, VHS tape or whatever. And the movie plays the VHS tape, and the problem with the American version of it is that it just tries way too hard to be edgy. Versus the Japanese version, it's like there's like something off with it, obviously, but it's not like do you know the premise of The Ring?
Do I know what? The premise of The Ring?
Do you know
you watch a
premise
video and then like 3 days later it comes to get you through the TV?
Yeah. So the cursed VHS tape in The Ring is like in the American version there's like severed fingers that are wiggling around and stuff, and it's like, dude, it's trying so hard to be scary. Versus the Japanese version, there's nothing too off about the Japanese version other than like a guy with a bag over his head. Like, that's the weirdest part about it.
Security recording retrieved.
Or yeah, and during that wow. Wait, what section of is this the airport again?
This is where we first came in. Yeah, this is where we first came in. That was our crew member that died right here. Came through the ceiling, killed him.
Oh, I was like, this looks very familiar. Okay.
Alright, where is it wanting us at from here? Out the front. Okay. Got it.
The reason I bring that up is because another example of what I'm trying to talk about, I'm pretty sure, is like the audio from the cursed tape from The Ring.
There's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar doors. I'll open them now.
Entering zero gravity.
And just how like horror movies just
that lift shaft should take you straight down to engineering.
not just horror movies, but like what this game does, where they just make the music sound deranged, like the strings sound deranged. Yeah.
Like that.
Not quite, but a little
Gotcha.
bit. Not quite. It really did it earlier when before I started talking about it. Obviously. Because that's what prompted me to talk about
prompted
it.
me to talk about it.
Yeah.
Give me that. Give me that. Where does this battery go? Hello? It won't let me interact. Come on.
I do very much kind of like the idea of making a cursed tape, because it's really not that hard to find a blank VHS tape
Yeah.
to just record on, or even like maybe one that isn't necessarily blank, but one that doesn't have anything useful on it, and you record over it, which by the way would actually cause like a little bit of generation loss, which could make it a little bit more scary, like analog horror. But you record like you do a cursed video, and you could really do it today with how good like 3D rendering is.
Right.
And you can make a 3D animation, but the VHS quality would remove so much of the detail to where like it would be hard to tell that it was a 3D render.
That's a glitch.
And
There's nothing
yeah.
there, but look, the E. E.
That's Farquaad Markiplier's locker.
E.
Oh, and
Level 3 security clearance required.
Facebook guy, Mark Zuckerberg.
E.
It's just still there.
E.
Just still there. E.
Is it gonna? Does it go? Oh, it doesn't go through walls. Thank God.
I think they put it there. I think they put it there to try to get the ESRB to rate this game E, so it would have a bigger audience.
I don't think this got rated E. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you.
They were trying to implant that idea into the ESRB's head. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. I can't remember what it was.
You're talking about the Ring and VHS.
Oh, yeah. You make like you make a very unsettling 3D animation that is photorealistic enough to where the quality of the poor quality of a VHS tape will remove a lot of the imperfections in the animation. And you just like take the tape to like a thrift store or something, and I mean, I just love that idea of somebody picking up that tape and watching it and being like, what the heck is this? But the problem with that is that I think a lot of thrift stores, they either don't accept or they dispose of
Blank tapes.
Blank like tapes that have been recorded onto.
Yeah.
Mainly for privacy reasons of the person who took them to the thrift store, but or you could just not even take it to a thrift store. You could just like leave it somewhere and just like watch somebody pick this up and take it home and watch it, and it's like, ooh, scary analog horror. Isn't it? Gen Z, they're so scared of everything these days. They're so scared of carpet and wallpaper and tapes.
So sorry. I think that's our Kermit. I'm so sorry.
Oh, their leg is like
fucked up. Yeah.
There was just bone on the leg. I will say that this part of the game is significantly less terrifying because it's so much less claustrophobic. Like, it's so
It's
much
open.
less cramped. Yeah, it's open. Not that the space itself is claustrophobic, because spaces can't have, like, fears, but it can't invoke feelings of claustrophobia necessarily.
Yeah.
Entering vacuum.
Okay, we're headed the right way. Oh, you little shit.
Uh-oh. Another baby zombie.
Fucking die.
So, they also apparently don't need oxygen,
Well, they're dead.
right? There's no oxygen in this space.
Nope.
Or is it just zero gravity?
Well, no, if you see I have oxygen.
Yeah. I figured, but I wanted to make sure.
Oh, give me that. Thank you.
So these zombie aliens do not need to breathe oxygen. Or really, I guess they don't need to breathe anything. And well, okay. That's freaky. They could just like
Drift through space forever.
they could just push themselves off of an object and just float through space and then land on something. If they don't get like torn up by the atmosphere of a planet. Or, you know, get destroyed by colliding with whatever they're colliding with.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Do we have a save point here? We're at time now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say we're almost at that golden hour.
Clearance confirmed.
Happy hour. Or sad hour. Sad hour because it's the end of the episode. It's the end of the happy hour.
And we just need to find a save point. Come on. I'm almost done playing Dead Space for a little bit.
Then we can all be alive space.
This is probably not a good idea to just have a explosive in a small closed room.
Warning. Orbital position
Yeah.
compromised. Correct course immediately.
Oh, this is nice. Here, can you hold that? Dude. Thank you.
Oh, he he can't do the simple task.
Yeah, you
Here
can.
we go.
Well,
Okay, everybody. Well, I guess that will be the end of this episode. So, do you have any thoughts
any closing
to
thoughts?
close off?
I don't like I don't like the morgue. Because that group of
Yeah.
enemies, if you notice, they were a little bit tankier. Instead of
Yeah.
taking like 2 shots to blow off their leg, it took like 4. And I'm sitting there like, oh, they're getting closer. I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah. You know, I don't even
And then
like
and then
the
my
word morgue.
and then my explosives, like I'm far enough away and I'm shooting them. They weren't far enough for them to prime, so they weren't exploding.
Yeah.
So that was terrifying for me. Anyway.
Yeah, you did get pretty cornered there in the morgue. But what can we say? The capacity was exceeded. So it was gonna
Yeah.
happen.
It was gonna happen eventually.
So anyway,
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.